morning-ish. It's 11:49. I am going out for 7 hours. I have DoorDashing on, I have Uber Eats on. I am switching it up some because of the fact that yesterday sucked. I'll post yesterday's video later when I get home tonight. My AR is at 62. We have shopping orders on. We are doing earn by offer because I am not embracing the suck today. Not going to be picky, dollar a mile. But yeah, yesterday sucked. I need money. So, dude. Anyway, let's get today started. Let's see what we can do today. 61 for 12.9 miles. Nope, not doing that. No, thank you. 2 to 9 estimate wait time. Right, we got our first order. I didn't pass it this time, so it was good. Chicken and gyro, $5, 2.4 miles. Let's go do it. Alright, that was right as soon as I got in there. 6 minutes, 2.2 miles, and it's going the right way. I don't have to fight traffic. Alright, that's all dropped off. $2 base pay, $3 tip. 2 to 10. One more week until I get to go see Disturbed. Woohoo! Alright, we got our next order. We gotta turn around, see how it works. $11 for 9 miles. Not great, but hey, we need money. Not backwards, so it is what it is. Let's do it.
On North
Alright,
Catherine
let's go
Street.
get it.
Turn right on North.
Alright, that's all picked up. 14 minutes, 8.1 miles to the drop off. Alright, let's go drop this off. That's all dropped off. I'll post what I made. Alright, we got our next order. $7 for 3.1 miles. Picking up at Salad Works, which is right across the street. Let's do it. Go do it. Alright, that's all picked up. 7 minutes, 3 miles to the drop off. Let's go drop this off. Alright, we got our next order. Aldi's and Capriotti's, $10 for 7.1 miles. Not a good order, but we're only picking up 2 packs of fruit snacks at Aldi's and then Capriotti's. Let's go do it. Alright, that's all shop for. It took me entirely too long to look all over that damn store for these fruit gushers. Anyway, let's head to Capriotti's. I was ready! Yay! 10 minutes, 4.6 miles to the first drop off. They're both dropping off at the same house. Good. They're both dropped off. I'll post what I made. 1 to 5. Guess I'll do this shop. $6.25, 1 mile, 2 items. Just picking up a pack of diapers and some wipes. Oh, it's fruit snacks and diapers. Alright. That's all shop for. 5 minutes, 1.4 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. $4.25 base pay, $2 tip. Alright, we got our next order, $19, picking up, doing 2 shops for 6 items. Let's go do it. Alright, there by shop 4. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm back with the shopping orders. 9 minutes, 3.1 miles to drop off the egg. Alright, that's all dropped off. 10 minutes, 4.6 miles to the next one. Alright, they're both dropped off. $10.50 base pay, $3 tip, and a $5.50 tip. Thank you. To the 9. Alright, we're going to go do a new shop. Well, it's a pickup. 10:08 for 5-6 miles going to Townsend. Picking up at Asian City. Never been here before, but I know where it is. Let's go do it. Alright, that's all picked up. It was a few minute wait, like 8 minutes. 10 minutes, 4.4 miles to the drop off. Yeah, cute bags though.
Turn left on.
That's all dropped off. I'll post what I made. 3 to 13. I know I said I would take $1 per mile, but $28 is nice, but I'm not driving 27 miles to God knows where. Alright, we got this next order. Looks like Uber is picking up. It's at Chili's and Chipotle. It's going to the same customer, so I took it. It's like $9 for like 5 miles. Let's go do it. And make sure I had DoorDash on pause. Chipotle. Alright. That's picked up. Let's go to Applebee's. Or not Applebee's, Chili's. That's all picked up. 9 minutes, 3.3 miles to the drop off. Sat there and told me that it wasn't ready, and then I come back inside because I took a phone call, and she's like, "Oh, it's right here."
Right on Middletown Warwick Road.
Oh yeah. Alright, that's all dropped off. I'll post what I made. 3 to 10. Getting cold. Gotta put my sweatshirt back on. Alright, we got our next order, $7.50 for 5-point-something miles. Picking up at Capriati's. Just picking up a cheesesteak. Let's go. Alright, that's all picked up. 11 minutes, 3.5 miles to the drop off. Guy started yelling at me saying it's not done, it just came through. It's not my fault DoorDash goes and sends us to these orders as soon as they come through. Don't yell at me. Anyway, let's go drop this off. Oh joy, more bread work. Alright, let's go drop this off. Leave it at my door. $3.50 base pay, $4 tip. 1 to 5. Alright, we got a Buffalo Wild Wings, $7 for 5.8 miles. We're here now. Let's go do it. Alright, that's all picked up. 11 minutes, 5.4 miles to the drop off. That's all dropped off. $2 base pay, $5 tip. 1 to 3. We got our next order, $5 for 4 miles, but we're like 3 miles from Jersey Mike's. Let's go Jersey Mike's. Alright, that's all picked up. 5 minutes, 1.5 miles to the drop off. Guy was staring at me like, what the heck? I'm going. What the hey? They remade, we didn't start the fire? Alright, that's all dropped off. $2 base pay, $3 tip. We got our next order, $9.50 for 5-6 miles. Picking up at Korean Spice. Let's go. It's right down the street. Alright, that was perfect. Right as soon as I walk in. 17 minutes, 6.8 miles to the drop off. Of course, we're taking Goat to the smoke shop. Alright, that's all dropped off. $2 base pay. $2 base pay, $7.50 tip. An Indian that actually tips. 1 to 2. Like we're going shopping, $24 for 10 miles, picking up 18 items, which 6 of them are bananas at Aldi. Ugh, but whatever. And it's under my 20 limit. And picking up at Shaka Ramen. Let's go do it. Alright, that's all shots for. Off to Shaka Ramen. Here. That's all picked up. Was ready when I got there. First one is 4 minutes, 1.1 miles. At least I don't have to smell this for very long. Alright, that's all dropped off. 18 minutes, 8.1 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. $11 base pay, $8.50 tip, and $4.50 tip. Thank you. I am done for the day. And now for the day on DoorDash, I made $100.25. On Uber Eats, I made $30. So not a bad day for 6 hours of work. I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I only drove 97 miles, which is a hell of a lot better than I did yesterday. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to tweak my schedule a little now that it's more daylight. But have a great night.